Welcome, Western New York baseball fans. We're going to start with high school, then we're going to go to our college fans, then we're going to go to our open fans. But today, we've got the Home Run Derby here happening from Sheridan Park here in Tonawanda. Boy, this is a big one today, as we're going to get a chance to have a full day of baseball. It starts out Home Run Derby-wise, and then from there, we've got a big concert that you're going to be able to see tonight. So we want to, if you can hear this, make sure you come out at least later today and check out the concert, but enjoy some of the baseball along the way. Right now, the setup of this, it's a 90 seconds for each round in high school. We've got 4 hitters that will be hitting. They can choose 1 timeout, 2 rounds, cumulative home runs to decide who wins it. John BAUER from Clarence, he's a senior. He's going to lead the way. He's a pitcher right here, and he's going to lead the way for Clarence. John, what do you think, though? How are you going to start this one off?
Well, I hope I can get in the air.
And you heard it first one. That's going to be, and it doesn't matter here because it's a time thing. So it won't matter how many pitches there it is. That one's deep and it's going to go to the outfield. Doesn't make it right there. You can see they're all just starting to get warmed up right here. That one, nice line drives, though. Definitely hitting the ball on the screws as far as line drives goes. This one's going to go deep and foul right here. Another line drive into the short third gap. That one's a little bit high right there. That's going to come right back to us. And another one right in that third to short gap right there. That ball's going to go oppo over the second base area. Another line drive. Boy, I'll tell you, these would be nice hits, though, he'd be putting on. His high school coach definitely is going to like this one. Could see another one that's going to be foul, though. We got umpires out here, so they're making sure that it's a fair ball or a home run. They're checking out the times to make sure that 90-second is met right here. That's going to be a foul. You can see you got the timer going. Another one that's a line drive foul right there. It's going to come back, popped up towards us. Hits the fence. So John's favorite team's out there. He's a Yankee fan. Boy, that one slipped out of his hands right there. He's a Yankee fan, and definitely, and he's going to call timeout right there. So that's going to be a timeout right there. So John, you took a timeout right there, but tell us, how tough is it out there?
Very tough.
Yeah.
You know, just wasn't my day. I mean,
well, you still got another round, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're called POs for a reason.
Yeah.
You know.
We're going to take a timeout there from John. We're going to get our next guy mic'd up right here. So if we could hold on there a minute. John, give him the mic. So we're going to mic up right now our next batter. And our next batter is Ben Roloff. He has just graduated from Kenmore East. He's the senior catcher, and he's going to be off to Damon this next year. So he's already committed to play at the next levels where he's committed to play, which is huge. Especially we've seen here in Western New York, just more and more players that are committing to go to the next level. So let's hear from Ben real quick. So Ben, what do you think? What'd you learn from seeing that first round?
Just watch it. I mean, just swing hard, honestly.
Anything you learned from the pitching that's coming in?
I haven't really seen any inside pitches, so.
So there you heard a lot of inside pitches, and some people really like those inside pitches, Francis. You know what I mean? Because that's something they can get around easy on. And that inside pitch, but you really want to make sure that bat head's got to be way out in front right there to be able to get those up and going. So we'll see what Ben does right here. And there goes another one right up the bat. And you got to admit, it does take a little bit for these guys to warm up. So I'm glad they're going to do 2 rounds. There's a nice shot right out there to the left field area over the players out there. That would have been a ground out right there to the shortstop. Another ground out to the shortstop right there. And that one's a nice shot right there. You can see into the gap right there. That one's lefted. That one's going to be, that one was a one-hopper off the wall, that one was. That's the longest hit so far of the day. And that's going to be a ground out right there to third base. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. That's going to go deep. Let's see where that lands. Another one-hopper. That's his second one-hopper to the fence. He's got 1 minute remaining right here. Another deep one. Let's see where this one goes. Looks like the wind got a hold of that one there. Just misses getting to the fence. And that's going to be a ground ball right there. I don't know. When are they going to start talking about this pitching right here, huh? What do you think, Francis?
Let's just say it's a good thing I'm not Frank.
Another ground back. So I'll tell you the one thing I've been a little shocked about is neither guy used their timeout in the first round.
You know what? I think a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that these are young guys, probably doing this for the first time, and you know, I think they just wanted to get out there and swing. Maybe they're a little pent up. First one's the day.
I'll tell you though, you know, a minute and a half of straight pitches trying to hit, it's tough. And it looks like our next batter is going to be representing St. Joe's. You know him. He's Anthony Greco. He is going to be off to William and Mary. And I'll tell you, this is a guy in Western New York that we've been talking about since he was a sophomore. Francis, you remember we brought him in actually to do an interview inside our studios because no doubt that he's been known as a top player here in Western New York. I'll tell you, when we probably put out, you know, you put out the pre-Conley Cup for football that's going to be released soon. When we put out the pre-COPYWRIGHT Cup opportunities, this is going to be a young man that we're going to be talking about that should easily make that list. So let's go to him. Anthony, what do you think? What have you seen so far?
What do I see? Well, he seems to be throwing pretty high right now. So, I don't know. I hope the first one to hit one out.
There you go. Let's see what you got.
All right.
You know, you point out, you know, we have to point out, though, the pitcher is at the time and coach pitching to a Joe's player.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Boy, we should have thought about that. Where's Mr. Wolf when we need him? So Greco goes deep right here. That one's going to go, looks like a two-hopper to the wall right there. You could just see the strength that he has, that he is capable of putting the ball out at any time, especially that short porch over at Joe's. You know, this is a guy that sees that short porch and licks his chops every time he gets up to bat. So where's Mr. Wolf? Mr. Wolf, so we want to know why a Timon guy is throwing to a St. Joe's guy right now. You can just see a lot of hard ground balls off the bat. Nice contact has been off the bat. Nice line drive. That's something you want in the cages, right? Right back right there at you. Another one right there, hard ground ball. And they're getting timed right here, and you can see the umpire right there told him how much time he's got left. Uh-oh, that may have a chance. Let's see how deep this one goes. Nope, that's going to get caught out there. And so, uh-oh, this one's deep right down the line. They're saying that's a home run. We got our first one right there. Another one that goes deep here. Does this have a chance? There's number 2. Greco's on fire right now. And there you go, the second one. So Greco with 2 right here. Another line drive. This one's going deep right there to center field. That's his last one. That one's a one-hopper to the wall. But we've got our first player up on the board. Anthony Greco takes the lead, 2-0 right now. Now our last hitter for the high school division comes up. He comes to us from Orchard Park. It's Gabe D'Angelo. Tell you there, Gabe has been coming onto the scene more and more. You've seen him, what he's been doing in a lot of the PBR events. You can see, I'll tell you, if you're somebody at the next level looking at Gabe right now, you can see just by the way his stature that he walks up. Look at the size right there. So hold on, we're going to bring him on. Gabe, how tall are you?
4.
6'4". So you got a 6'4" here, first baseman or third baseman. He can go either way on you. He has been on the mound. He can go to the mound. Not his number one position, but he can do it when needed to. So, Gabe, you've seen it now. Greco puts 2 out, right? Well, what do you expect now? What have you seen that you could learn to help you in your round?
Balls.
There you go. So tough to hear. We kind of broke up a little bit, but you can just see is a lot of foul balls is what he said. And what we've seen is you heard Anthony Greco talk about a lot of high pitches and a lot of ones inside. I think that may be causing that. So you got to be select sometimes, but at the same time is when you got a time frame, you can see that's why exactly they want to hit every one because you only got a certain amount of time. So another line drive. That goes opposite field. That'll be right at the right fielder right there. Another one hit hard down the third baseline right there. That would have been right to the shortstop. Uh-oh, that's got an opportunity to go there. Let's see. See ya! We've got another one on the board right there. So now we've got D'Angelo with one on the board. He's looking to get one more. Can he tie Greco right now? That one's got a nice opportunity. Let's see where it goes. No, that's going to be looks like a couple hopper to the wall. Nice line drive right back up the middle there to center. Another ground ball right there. Another ground ball. You can see he came out of his shoes on that one. He wanted that last one. Nice line drive right there. Would be a foul ball, though. That one's got an opportunity. Let's see what it does. No, it looks like it's going to be caught. It does stay in the park. Got another ground ball right here. Another one. Nice line drive right here. Remember, this will be cumulative to see who's going to win this right here. So right now, it's Anthony Greco with 2 home runs, Gabe D'Angelo with 1, and then both John BAUER and Ben Roloff trying to get up on the board right now with their first ones. Uh-oh, this may have a chance. No, and you can see is that's going to stay in. And this will be his last one, it looks like. And that's going to go opposite field. That will stay in, though. So there you go. We've got ourselves the end of the first round right here, where you've got Anthony Greco leads with 2, Gabe D'Angelo with 1, and then Ben Roloff and John BAUER trying to get themselves on the board. So we still got another round right here. It'll be the next round, another 90-second round. Those home runs that have been hit will come with them to the second round, and let's see who will come up with a winner. But I think we're going to get a quick break right in here. So if you want to take a quick break, Francis, we'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll kind of come back and start this second round right here. So you heard it. We're here for the Western New York Home Run Derby, and we'll talk a little bit more as this broadcast goes on at what's going to happen later on throughout the day.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
All right, we are back, Western New York, and as you notice, we've got our home run derby going on here. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen throughout the day. So we're in the middle of the high school division right now. Then we've got the college division, which I think may not happen. We may go right to the open division at 4 o'clock. But then it comes in. The Strictly Hip is going to be performing today. It is a $10 donation for the entire car. Pack those cars up. Bring them down here today. This is a great opportunity, a fundraiser that's going on. It's all starting with the home run derby. But, boy, I'll tell you, you can see out in the outfield, we got where the band's going to play. It's going to play on the other side of the right field fence. We got a great day involved. Come down to Sheridan Park, 900 Sheridan Drive in Tonawanda, because I'll tell you, we've got a great day in store for us. But let's get back right now to the home run derby as we've got the second round started. You got it. It's John BAUER from Clarence. He's the pitcher. Hey, listen, POs or not, right? We know that they can hit. There you go. So I think we're having a little bit of problems. It looks like picking up that mic. We're gonna have to take a look at the mic later. But the first one right there is going deep. Another fly ball, but he's actually gotten more up in the air. You can see he had a couple of those, ground balls and stuff early on. So he's made an adjustment, getting the ball up in the air. You can see, Francis, see those high ones right there? They're tough. They're tough. And what a lot of them do, we're doing exactly like that, right?
You're trying to lift it up.
Yeah, and it's tough to lift them up unless, you're really uppercutting on those. It's like what we talk about a lot on the broadcast. You can see is when we talk about that outside corner, right? How hard is it when you have something on that outside corner to lift it up and put it out of the ballpark? Unless you go to opposite field, it's very hard to do, right? And opposite field home runs in a home run derby are very difficult. You don't see a lot of them. And a lot of the reasons is because of the pitch too, right? Tough to go oppo because you're really waiting on it then. But another deep ball right there. So you can see John's absolutely been getting more lifted up in the air right here. That's good. Would have been a ground ball right there to the shortstop. We're going to get a timeout. So John's going to use his timeout. He absolutely has one of those right there. So no doubt, I'll tell you, and you can see is we'll talk about. We're going to get a chance to talk to John after this because I'll tell you as a pitcher. Especially at Clarence, right? He's in one of the top divisions in Western New York. Really get a chance to see what the outlook looks like for next year for Clarence. As a lot of things changes, they've lost a couple big players there in Clarence this year, including White as well as Raymond, and you can see here. So we've got, and we really want to make sure we recognize our Western New York umpires right here as Joel Maris right here, Norb Schmalfeld. No, I didn't hear what you had said. I apologize. Norb Schmalfeld, Rick Antonio, and Tom Nieger is all here right here donating their time, helping out with this home run derby even more because it's such a great cause. There will be different organizations that are going to benefit from this fundraiser right here. So really come out and support this today. I'd love to see as many people as we can get here. We're really hoping to have, 20 guys here hitting there. We really wanted to see the home run hitters come out, enjoy such a special day. I'll tell you, Francis, you can't ask for a nicer day, though. It is gorgeous out here right now.
Yeah, fantastic weather here at Sheridan Park in the town of Tonawanda. Thanks to the town for donating their space and the workers for setting all this up. They got the stage in the back. If anybody who's ever been to a town of Tonawanda event, it's the stage that's going to be back here behind the outfield. You can see now in right field. That's the stage where the Strictly Hill will be playing. But, yeah, we have perfect weather. It's going to be perfect all day.
So now, coming up to bat, you heard him in the first round. It's Ben Roloff. And I'll tell you, he's a Ken East graduate now. He's a catcher. Boy, right now, Ben, you're making Francis very happy. You realize that, right? Just because you're a Ken East graduate. So, but he's going to actually now take his talents off to Damon, where no doubt he's going to be something special there at Damon. So now he goes for his second round, trying to get up on the board right here as we've got 2 home runs leading the way with Anthony Greco. That first one goes right back to the pitcher. And that one's going to go up in the air, just not far enough. Ground ball into the gap right there. That's an outside corner one right there that we love to talk about, Francis. And that one's going to go deep up high in the air. Now, remember, I'm going to go over with everybody. It's 90 seconds. 90 seconds round that each of these players have. They're allowed to call 1 timeout. John was the first one to call a timeout. He called it last round. And it's cumulative. So right now, leader in the clubhouse is Anthony Greco with 2, and then Gabe D'Angelo with 1. Nice line drive right there. Another one. That one gets up in the air. Looks like it's going to stay in as someone's camped out in center field right there. Nice line drive down that left field line. Another one up in the air. I'm going to tell you, I know Coach Les Simon's got to be watching this one, right?
Oh, you bet.
Coach Simon, one of my favorites right here in Western New York, no doubt. You know what I love about Coach Simon is his passion. Right, you see his passion. We have a timeout called, so I want to make sure we get that timeout here. But Coach Simon, right? His passion is just unbelievable, and it shows out in the field. But not only does it show as a coach, but it shows how it is for his players, right? He truly does care about his players, and it really comes out. And Coach Simon, I mean, we see it, we really do. And I love coming over and doing a game and just seeing how his passion really comes out.
Yeah, and it's infectious. Remember he used to coach field hockey for a few years. He coached girls basketball there at a long time, and anybody I talked to, and I had him as a teacher, he cares.
Oh.
He very much cares. Nobody can doubt that.
Yeah,
nobody can question that.
Nobody question that, and I agree with 100% with you there. So we're going to get right now. We've got now our leader coming up right here is Anthony Greco, and you saw Greco get hot towards the end of his round, right? When he really started to warm up right there. So you wonder with his warm-up right now, is he going to really be ready to go in this home run derby? And we've talked about it a little bit with Anthony, and you could see us. I can't wait, too, to see, him 100% fully healthy for an entire season, what this kid's capable of doing. We didn't even get a chance to talk about this kid on the mound last year, right? And imagine what he's capable of doing as both a two-way player on the mound, at first base, with the bat. He just is so good with a ball in his hands that we can't wait to see how it's going to actually finish out this season. So, Anthony, will we get a chance to see you pitch this season? Just give me a nod, yes or no. That's what I was hoping to hear. So we're going to see, actually, Anthony, get a chance, hopefully, to come back to the mound. We'll see if your mic's working. It hasn't been working, Ru. Yeah, so we're not picking them up right now. So that's why I asked you to just nod, unfortunately. We're getting the buzz, but we're not getting the pickup. So maybe because all the transferring we had of there back and forth. So but you could see he didn't get a chance to pitch last year. But I'm going to tell you, just think about how good that staff would have been if you had this young man into that pitching staff this past year.
Well, everybody knows St. Joe's has one of the top programs in all of Western New York. They're always competing for Monsignor Martin titles, and one of the top programs in Western New York with Coach Nazca.
That may hold on. No, it's going to be one hop off the fence. Who actually with the ground rule double that last one. Sorry, Francis, didn't mean to interrupt you there. Listen, we just talked about Coach Simon. You got to talk about Coach Nazca, right? I mean, I have more respect for Coach Nat. That's why it popped out. That's why. See it?
Yeah, I see
That's
it.
why we got to get over there. So. So we got a timeout called right here. We did find out why our mic's not working, so that's good news. We know why. So we just got to get out there beforehand, and we'll see if we can get that back up and running. But, Coach Nazca, let's go back to, talking about him. Just a staple here in Western New York, right? What he does is, and here's a guy who I've seen also coach in the summer baseball, right? He doesn't care whether it was a Canisius kid, an Orchard Park kid, right?
Sweet Home Kids.
A Sweet Home kid, right? Yeah, Sweet Home. That's a great one, right? The Romanowski twins were there for years with him, right? Hamburg. It doesn't matter who he is. He really just does invest in kids. And Coach Nazca doesn't get enough credit for that. And I'll tell you, Coach Nazca, it is recognized. And I know what you do in Western New York, even outside of St. Joe's. But what I love about the way he coaches is his loosey-goosey type coaching, right? And when I say that is his bench is just so calm out there, right? Because of the way he runs his bench. And I've seen him have extraordinary amount of people on the bench out there, right? And there's a gun. That was a home run right there. So there's number 3 we got. So we got another one he put up on the board right there. That's number 3. And I'm going to right now, we're going to just, Francis, I'm going to turn it over to you for a second to go out and try to get that wireless mic back up and running, all right?
Yeah. So Anthony Greco's up to 3. He is our leader right now. Now it looks like BJ's going to help us out actually with that wireless mic. And our next batter is going to be Gabe D'Angelo. I believe he had 2 home runs he had 1 home run as I put his name back up on the screen.
Hold on, we're going to see. Gabe, can you give me a talk? Let's see if we got you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. So that was it, folks. We apologize. We had a wire pop out on us, but we're back. So, Gabe, you got 2 home runs to hit right here, right?
Yeah.
You got 2. What do you got to do to win this thing? Or at least send it into overtime?
Hit him hard. I got the best pitcher around. Tommy Lacongo, let's go.
And why don't you introduce your pitcher?
This is Tommy. I hit with him all the time. Professional baseball player, so.
But there's a link here, though, right? Come on, there's
Right.
a link here.
Tommy,
What's the
why don't
link?
He's hitting instructor and former OP player.
Come on, where'd he go to school?
Bonaventure.
No, where'd he go to high school?
I said OP.
Yeah, you didn't. That's what we're trying to get out of you. Awesome. Gabe, get up there and do your best, all right?
All right, here we go.
Little fun right there, but that was fun. We got you can hear Gabe talking. That's Tommy Lacongo you talking about. Tommy, another one who's done some incredible things giving back. I know he's been giving back to the Orchard Park Little League program, a program he probably came out of when he was younger, but he's been really giving back to the youth. You're hearing about him more and more, and love to see that. Boy, he just said the best pitcher, and he hits him. What are you going to do there? So the first one, that one's going to go deep. That one's going to go opposite field. That one's off to right center. Line drive right there. That one's going to get up in the air, just not far enough. Line drive right out to right center. Another one. That one's up in the air. I don't know. That's gone. It is gone. So we got our second one right here. So it's now 3-2. Greco 3. D'Angelo 2. That one's up. Does it have enough? No, that's going to stay in the park. It's going to bounce. It's a one hopper to the fence. Another line drive right there. Uh-oh, this one, does it have enough? No, one hopper to the wall. Now we're gone. We've got to tie one up here. It's 3-3. We got a timeout called. D'Angelo takes timeout after he ties this one up. So we are a minimum guaranteed to go to another round. We got Paul Wolf right here. What happens on another round? On the fly, baby. So would another round be just another 90-second round? Is that what you're going to do? Sure. Then that's what we're going to do. So if right now D'Angelo doesn't hit one more, because he does have a timeout right now. He's got a 45-second timeout. And he's got 25 seconds to hit one more. He needs to hit one right now to win this thing. So,
wait, but then does Greco come back up?
No, because Greco had his 2 chances. Greco went twice. This is his second time.
Well, technically, wouldn't this be going 3 times?
No, this is his. He took timeout.
Oh, okay.
You're allowed to take a timeout. This is his
so
timeout.
He's still in his second. Okay.
Yes, he's got 25 seconds left in the timeout right here. So he's going to take his deep breath right here, and he's going to listen. He better be taking Lukongo out somewhere after this one, because he said it was his pitcher, and he's lived up to that form right now. And listen, that whole time in St. Joe's thing, I don't know how that was working anyway. We're teasing you, Nick. Nick is Nick, another one. I love to see him, the fact that he's over at Timon right now. I really believe you're going to see that program take leaps and bounds and come through, because they've got the right man out there at the helm at Timon. You can see these are all deep. They're going close. Does that one have enough? That's gone. We got ourselves a winner right there. Gabe D'Angelo has won the home run derby right here. So unbelievable. What a day right here, hitting right there. We've got ourselves a winner. Let's go right now. We've got Gabe right now. So Gabe.
Hook me up a bit.
So Gabe, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels awesome.
There you go. So listen, you came in, you had 1 the first round. You had 3 in this one. What was the difference in this round?
Tommy. Perfect pitches. It happens with chemistry, I guess.
There's, and what did they say, right? Gabe, they actually talk. There you go, their hand raised. But Gabe, they talk a lot about in even when these guys do the home run derby in the Major League Baseball, right? They want their guy that pitches to them all the time right there. So there's something to say about what you're talking about right here.
Hitting lessons all the time. I'm used to how he throws.
That's awesome. Well, Gabe, listen. You've had a fantastic year as you've come on to the stage here in Western New York for Orchard Park, right? You had a big year this year. Now you're going to get a chance to come on, be one of those seniors here in Orchard Park to really take the next step. You've got some pitching that's coming back this year, led by Robert Leach. You've got some other players that are going to be some big players to join you along the way in the senior year. Talk about what you expect going into next year.
I expect a lot of fun out of our team. Win another championship. We have great JV guys coming up. Play with a lot of these guys all year, and great character guys and great baseball players. So I think sky's the limit with us, and I don't see why we can't win it again.
There you go. You heard it right there from Gabe. Gabe, congratulations. They're going to present right now the award to Gabe. You can see right now as the trophy presentation happens right here. You can see right here, this is umpire Rick Antonio handing off the award right here. That is Paul Wolf, who is joining right there in the picture. And then you heard it, pitcher Tommy Lukongo, as he comes up big here for Gabe D'Angelo. But congratulations. And this is, again, for those of you who are here watching this, please understand this is a fundraiser here this year, right? there's going to be a time later today that we need your help. We need you to come down in carloads. We need you to come down and really support this open division that's out here. The Strictly Hip's going to be playing. Many of you know them in Western New York. Come out and really support this cause because it's a great one. So you can see that's the end of the high school division right there. As you can see, Gabe D'Angelo is one from Orchard Park. The next one is going to be at 4 o'clock. So they had one college division, and they're going to move him up to the open is what they're going to do, and that's Max Schmarter. And Max, another great player here in Western New York. And what we're going to do then is we're going to cut the broadcast right here, and then what we're going to do is come back live at 4 o'clock as we get ready for the open division. So please, Western New York, I can't say it again, come out and support. Some 4 o'clock on, it's going to be an absolute blast around here. You're going to see the open division home run derby, and then from there, you're going to have the opportunity to see the Strictly Hip. They've got hot dogs here. They've got pizza here. They got drinks here. They're going to have a drink tent later. I mean, they got everything you could ask for. Folks, come down and support this cause. So I want to say is thank you so much for joining us so far for phase one, we'll call it, right? I'm Tom Prince. I'm joined by Francis Beck right here. And no doubt BJ Stack, who's a big part of this, he's been helping us run some of the cameras, who does it here for Western New York, but he's one of the guys behind this whole thing, and want to really thank BJ for everything he's doing also. And then, of course, Paul Wolf, and you know the connection right there because, Paul and Frank, we already know them.
They go way back.
They go way hand in hand, and they go hand in hand. But, hey, right now, Western New York, congratulations on the first round. Congratulations to our champion, Gabe D'Angelo. And we're going to be back at 4 o'clock for the next one.